Well, inflation numbers are one of the most important things that the Federal Reserve pays attention to when determining interest rates. When combating the inflation they unleashed from the trillions in printing in 2020, they raised rates extremely quickly and then held them steady through basically half of 2023 and all of 2024. Towards the end of 24, they did start to lower rates, but because that caused a resurgence in inflation and it caused interest rates on longer term bonds to actually go up in response to that expected inflation, they decided to stop lowering rates and hold steady for most of 2025. Now, year over year inflation is still positive. When you measure prices from March of 2024 until March of 2025, prices did still increase about 2.4%. But interestingly, that's the exact same place that the CPI was at in September of 2024, which is right when the Federal Reserve started cutting rates last time. Again, the CPI is one of the main things the Fed pays attention to when determining what to do with interest rates. And with year over year inflation back into a zone that they like and looking like it's headed lower, and month over month inflation actually negative for the first time since 2020, this means that the Federal Reserve does not have the excuse that they've had for at least the last couple of months to hold interest rates steady, especially if you start seeing problems appear in the job market, if you see problems appear in the stock market, if you see problems appear in the bond market, if you see numbers going the wrong way with GDP. Any of these potential catalysts, people could be looking at the Fed and saying, hey, you should be lowering interest rates. And with the inflation numbers looking the way they're looking right now, they will not have the excuse to say, we can't lower rates because inflation is just too high.